Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, guys. Another cartoon character of me. Now, have you guys seen the 5G poster being put up? Now, I don't want to become a conspiracy theorist, right? And I don't want to go into conspiracy. And I'm sure many of you guys are watching have already got your conspiracy theories ready, right? Are fully loaded and ready to launch your conspiracy theory attacks on social media. But it is a bit strange, isn't it? I mean, like, the way that the world, I kind of see it this way, the way that the world is kind of going towards is they want to progress, but it's at the risk of, or it doesn't really matter if anyone's health is affected. And it's like when this COVID-19 thing attacked us, right? If you want to call it an attack, whatever it is. So this coronavirus thing that's spread across the world, it's kind of like made us think, do the governments really care about the people? Or is it because the governments are trying to save themselves from collapsing, the economy from collapsing? What is it? Because, subhanAllah, I remember there was a guy, and I'll tell you a story. When I was studying in Pakistan, I was in Dawra Hadith, which is basically the last year where you study the major books of Hadith in detail. So he said, I was sitting there, and there's like 550 students over there. And basically what happens is a message comes to the class and says, is Liaquat Zaman here? And I was thinking, huh? Why the office calling me for? So anyway, I got up, I went, and they said, oh, they need you for translation. So I said, okay. So I went, and there's actually a Chinese guy who's working in Pakistan, and he wants to become Muslim. And I said, whoa, mashallah, that's strange. I mean, I've been living in Pakistan for so long, and no offense, right? This is no offense to anyone in Pakistan, but you don't really want to accept Islam by living in Pakistan, right? Generally, I mean, people are good people, but some people can rob you, con artists. Environment is very polluted in many places, and it's just like you have these fights taking place, and especially in Karachi at that time, it was kind of like a bit hectic. So I was like kind of intrigued. This guy wants to accept Islam. So anyway, I go to the office, and there's a Chinese guy there, and so I meet him, and he's speaking like English, but it's like really broken English. I mean, it's like yeah, and like one of those kind of, no offense, yeah, no offense to people who speak Mandarin, yeah, I would love to learn how to speak Mandarin anyway. It's one of the languages that I think is there's three languages in the world basically that they say that are the most spoken languages in the world. One is Mandarin, one is Arabic, and one is Spanish. Yeah, so it's one of the ones I want to learn. And put in the comments if any of you guys speak Mandarin. Put in the comments if any of you guys speak Spanish. Put in the comments. Any of you guys speak Arabic. Put in the comments as well. So this guy, he goes to me. I kind of figured out what he's saying. Yeah, he's kind of saying to me basically, my name is Gio. His name was Gio, and I don't know if that's short for some like other Chinese pronounced name that we can't pronounce, because that's what they do quite often. They kind of give you like a nickname that you can say, but for them in their own country, they've got like a very hard name to say. So anyway, I was speaking with this guy, then I kind of like said to him, look, why do you want to accept Islam for? So obviously I'm not going to say how he said it, yeah. I'm going to say it in my accent, right? I'm not going to try to make fun of it. So he goes to me, basically, I have come from China and I have come to do work over here. And my goods have been stopped at the border. They won't let them through. So I spoke to my wife, and my wife said to me that basically, look, you gotta find out, reach out to God or something, or some divine power that can help you. And I just realized that the Chinese really, really are into superstition, like really into it. They're in these kind of like lucky numbers and lucky colors and all these kind of things. So this guy now is okay, he's accepting Islam. Then he goes to, I go to him, okay, but tell me really, why do you want to accept Islam? He goes, shall I tell you? He says, in Pakistan, he goes, if someone falls on the road, another person or lots of people will run to pick him up and to see if he's okay, yeah? Okay, that sounds normal. So I thought everyone does around the world. He goes, no. He goes, in China, we don't do that. In China, if someone drops on the road, no one goes to pick them up. If they can't help themselves, they'll let them die. And I was like, what? And I was like, proper shocked. So I actually, later on, you've probably seen some videos of little kids, babies falling off, motorbikes and things, and no one picking them up, and then like a dog moving them. That's actually something that's there. Whether it's because of the way the society is, set up, or whether it's because of some strict laws they have, they don't want to kind of intervene with helping anyone because they might get sued. Because that's the kind of sad thing that happens in a lot of places. But this is and honestly, I didn't even realize we are very, sometimes I think we are very unappreciative of how, subhanallah, how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gives us so much, but because we're kind of like drowning in Allah's blessings, we can't see those blessings. We only see those blessings when they're taken away from us. Like going to the masjid was a blessing of Allah. We didn't see it. With Friday Jum'ah, it was a blessing from Allah. We didn't see it. Being able to interact with your friends, your family, going for meals, going to the park, going for drives, this and that. These are all blessings from Allah. And subhanallah, when Allah takes them away, you realize, you know what? I was unappreciative of Allah. And Allah says this in the Quran. He says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah will never change the state of a people. Doesn't change the state of a people. Like, if they're in a good state, happy, nice, going for Jummahs, going for masjids, meeting everyone, Allah will not change that until they change. Yeah, and then Allah will bring changes in. So it's like, subhanallah. So anyway, this guy, he accepts Islam, and it's like several days. He keeps coming, meeting me, and he comes to my flat. And then, the funny things, man. Now, kids are probably watching this, yeah? So kids, right? I'm going to only talk about kid stuff, right? So adults, I'm not going to talk about adult things, right? Adult topics, no, nothing at all. Only kind of kid stuff. So anyway, so like all these funny kind of questions that he's asking. Eventually, all right, this is, and I shouldn't be funny, but trust me, this to me, it was just strange because I had to teach him the kalima, yeah? And when I said to him, okay, so we're going to go through the procedure of how you accept Islam. He goes, okay. So I said, you have to say, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, yeah? So I said, say, La ilaha, say, Ashhadu Allah, and the pronunciation in Chinese, yeah, or Mandarin, I think they can't, there's certain letters that they cannot pronounce, right? They're not used to pronouncing them. So, I think they can't say sheen or something, sh. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammad. And I was thinking, whoa, yeah, how am I going to explain it? Like, is this shahada done? The guy's tajweed is all over the place. So, inshallah, Allah is Maalik here. And I said, okay, say in English then. Says it in English. Or there's only one minute, but Allah. I explained to him. Yeah, another thing was, he also couldn't understand the concept of angels. Because these guys have religion like totally removed from their society, he couldn't understand the concept of angels, the concept of the Day of Judgment, right? It was like very, very new concepts to him. So, if you're kind of like giving dawah to a Christian or a Jew or someone who understands concepts, it's easy for them to be able to, transition from Islam, their religion to Islam. But this guy, I tell you, man. So anyway, alhamdulillah, he accepts Islam. Then I was teaching him salat here. And it was like, okay, I said to him, say Allahu Akbar. And he couldn't say Allahu Akbar. It was like, And I don't know, I was like, how is he going to say this? I mean, we study in the books, you have to say Allahu Akbar. You can't say Allahu Akbar. But then you realize, this is where, subhanAllah, the hikmah of the Prophet ﷺ comes at. He says to one Bedouin, a Bedouin came and he prayed. And he said to him, look, read whatever you can from the Quran. And if you can't even read from the Quran, just praise Allah. Yeah, just praise Allah. Yeah, that's how beautiful our religion is. That's how, amazing Allah has given us. So, yeah, so that's amazing. Look at that. This guy accepts Islam. And now, Allah Alam, I don't know if he remains Islam or he just done it for his stash of goods or whatever. But end of the day, that was the bell ringing there. You guys heard in the background. End of the day, it's just like, when the bell rings nowadays, you're like thinking, oh God, who's he going to be? Are they going to be bringing coronavirus? Shall I stand 10 feet away? How much is it? Is it 2 meters away? Shall I stand 2 meters away? And blah, 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 this and that. Yeah, man. Even the innocent doorbell now has become scary. Put in the comments if you guys get scared when you hear the doorbell and you're thinking, is this guy going to bring coronavirus? So, yeah, basically that's... So I was thinking, going back to what we were saying, initially these kind of the 5G posts, we don't know what effect it's going to have on us. We're going to realize maybe 20, 30 years down the line when all the studies and everything done and if it is going to have any impact. 4G is already having impact on us anyway. I remember you know, this was in Pakistan as well. There was like lots of houses that were being given like 25,000 rupees a month, or I don't know how much it was, just to have these big internet posts put onto their houses, right? And lots of people were taking the money, but you know, a lot of people were saying this is going to cause cancer, this is going to cause like problems because of the radio waves and all that. Allah save us, Allah save us. But you know, this is what the world seems to be going towards. Yeah. So anyway, I thought I'd share with you guys. What do you guys think? Do you enjoy these kind of things? Should I add other topics to it? I just thought this could be like a little light-hearted chat with you guys, as you guys are in isolation. As Big Mo is saying, you need longer videos. Big Mo, how long do you want it, bro? How long do you want the videos to be? And as for saying that she likes the videos or he likes the videos. I don't know. As for saying, is a man or is a woman? Yeah, Allah knows best. And also, who else is on the list? Who is asking? Actually, let me actually have a little check on your names. So I do read your messages, by the way. Yeah, even if I don't always reply. So yeah, S Khan had a very good post up yesterday. I really thought that was a very thought provoking. Yeah, that's quite thought provoking. The thing with normal day to day, you can check out in the comments, is that they are like pinballs in a machine. We ricochet from one activity to another activity. Somehow our life feeds on ego. Subhanallah, very, very thought provoking. Anyway, Jazakumullah khair, guys. And let me know if you guys think I should do one tomorrow as well. I don't know if I should do on a daily basis or maybe like a week. Let me know, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.